Let's start with the most obvious one, but it is the most consistent place to get your hands on free items. Facebook Marketplace. Now you could literally just open up Facebook Marketplace and scroll through your local listings or sort by free. What you could also do is join local groups and they will post curbside pickups that you could go and get for free. And some of those they won't actually list on Marketplace, so it's always a good idea to check both. Now what you're primarily looking for is bigger items, such as furniture, grills, decorations. People just want them gone. On Facebook, you could also save a search and get notifications when new things pop up, so you could be the first one to message the seller. And be willing to go pick it up right away because that is how you will get the best items first. Now, Facebook Marketplace is great, but some of the best stuff that you will find does not make it online. That's where method number 2 comes in. You'd be shocked at what often gets left out on the curb in perfectly good working condition, especially in nicer neighborhoods and especially right after garage sales. What I'd recommend doing is finding the best neighborhoods in your area. And if you could find a route on your way home on your regular commute, or just go there on Sundays, which is typically the last day of a garage sale, and just look around, see if anything's just sitting on the curb with a sign for free on it. Sometimes it might not have a sign, but if it's just sitting on the curb, it's probably free. With garage sales, especially and moving sales, there's a lot of free items that people will have left over that they don't want to take with them, and they just want to get rid of them for free. And that's where your come up lies. Higher income areas often have newer and higher quality items that are in better condition than anywhere else. Of course, that's pretty obvious. That's something you might have just not considered before. I found high-end office chairs, dressers, cat trees, and other good condition furniture I was able to sell for a good amount of money. Now, obviously, make sure the items are in good condition, and if they're not, make sure you could clean them up or fix them up. If you don't have the ability to, it's not going to be worth your time. There's one place that I checked that is so reliable, I could almost guarantee that I will regularly find resellable furniture there every single month. Now I know what you may be thinking, but hear me out. Apartment complexes, especially at the end of the month, are gold mines for free inventory. Think of it as a neighborhood that is highly concentrated and there's people constantly moving in and out. And moving is a pain in the ass, so a lot of people actually leave their furniture behind. Now you're not actually going to be looking in the dumpsters, you're going to be looking next to the dumpsters. Most apartment complexes will have a designated area where people just leave their stuff behind when they're moving or they just don't know what else to do with it. Obviously, the nicer the apartment complex, the better quality items you'll find there. And some apartment complexes are gated, but a lot of times the gates just open up to any car that comes by, so that's not actually a deterrent. Mind you, most apartment complexes have garbage pickup every other day, so something's not going to be sitting out there for long. I have found items that were in pretty much brand new condition that someone just left behind for whatever reason. Recently, I saw an $800 bumper for Jeeps that was just left there because someone replaced it on their Jeep and they didn't need it anymore. I have found bikes, outdoor furniture, desks, and dressers there that are in perfect condition to just bring home, take pictures, and resell. Now, of course, like I said before, you want to make sure they are clean, or you could clean them up and fix them up. But it's a place where you could find something almost every single time you look. I know it may be something that is not ideal for you, but if you're just starting out and low on money, you got to do the awkward, hard things that you don't really want to do, but they are going to really be worth your time. So I highly recommend you do so. Now you know how to consistently source free items. But here is the thing. Not every free item is worth your time. In this video right here, I will show you which products to avoid at all costs, so you don't waste hours picking up things that just aren't going to sell.